at 15 yards.
Opening 5 minutes, right?
Yep. Now we can get you a bird, dude.
That's how we do work, guys.
I'm Jamie Mann from Hunters Creek Outdoors. Welcome to turkey season.
We are still very interested and passionate about hunting in the outdoors, but we have a new passion that goes along with that. Our passion to educate and teach the next generation of outdoorsmen and women, we're finding is extremely gratifying to us. By passing down our knowledge to the next generation so that they can find the enjoyment and the inspiration in it that we have found. You know, there's no greater reward than the smile of a youth hunter who's just connected with his first spring bird. However, not all these hunts have to end with the bang of a gun and a jovial celebration of a harvest. It's the quality time spent together with these kids that they'll remember forever.
Paul called them over the ravine and they came up over the hill and circled and they walked out about 30 yards in front of me and I shot and I aimed too low.
Well, let's go get another one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We need to remember that as long as we keep it fun, the kids will stay engaged, and we can't think of a better way to keep them engaged and having fun than to put very loud, hard-gobbling toms in their lap.
You know, early season can be your best chance to bag a bird, or it can be your worst chance to bag a bird. And honestly, I think it all comes down to the amount of work that you put in pre-season and the amount of scouting that you do to truly understand what those turkeys are doing, whether you're going to be successful or not. You know, those birds are unpressured right now. That's the one benefit. You know, they haven't been hunted, but they also can be henned up in early season. And, you know, that can be tough. That can be tough to get a bird to come into your calls when he's got hens all around him. And you have to adjust your hunts accordingly. So one of the ways that I typically go out in the beginning of opening day, I get out there the night before, I do my scouting, I always roost a bird. I won't hunt a spot unless I've roosted a turkey. I know exactly where that turkey's treed up for the night. And so when I set up in the morning, I like to set up, you know, anywhere within 50 to 100 yards of that tree, depending on how close I can get, what the terrain is like, what the visibility is like. And I'll get in there, I'll set up a ground blind, and I'll throw some decoys out in the field. I like to set up a breeding pair, which is typically just a hen on the ground with a jake or a strutting decoy standing up over the top of her. And I put that into close proximity to the blind, maybe only 10 yards away. And the only thing that I want to do with those turkeys early season, they haven't been pressured yet, so I just want to let them know that I'm there. So the only thing I do is when they start gobbling, I'll let out a few really soft clucks and a few really soft purrs, and I just want that bird to know that I'm there. So the minute that he responds to my call, I know he knows I'm there, and I just sit, I wait.
It's the second week of May and the trees have exploded. Great foliage has come on that allows us to sneak through the woods if the opportunity presents itself, unlike it did the first week of the season.
The leaves are starting to grow on the trees, and we need to remember that sound does not travel as far in the woods at this time, and this works both ways for you and the turkey. Our strategy here is to find the birds, use the cover to get closer, and soften up on our calling. Remember, make them come find you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, now let's go try another spot.
Oh yeah.
In the morning when I hear a bird gobbling and I hear hens with them, it's tricky. I don't move in as close as I would if he's solo. Those hens will spot you and they'll take off. I'll stay back and I'll just do some light calling, just light clucks to try and get the hens, not necessarily going nuts and working the gobbler, but trying to get the hens to come toward me. Because I'm telling you, when these gobblers are with these hens, they will not leave. They will not leave for something they hear up over the bank. Why would they leave when they've got them all there with them? I don't know.
This past turkey season wasn't an easy one by any means. A lot of the team members had to overcome some major hurdles to get these birds to work. All in all, we were able to get some new adults introduced, as well as some new kids in the sport of turkey hunting. With turkey season coming to a close, we invite you, the viewer, as we start our fall preparation, from food plots to stands to minerals to trail cameras. We're going to teach you everything that we do for preparation to allow us to be successful in the fall. See you next time.